VSP back. Sometimes I run off on a tangent. And I do all the time. What have I got? Anyone know what this is? Can't really see it. It's called a Case Logic. When we were kids, we used to put CDs in them. I don't know how many of these I have. 10. Some of them hold 50. Some of them hold 200. I had my Jeep hardtop off one time. My buddy borrowed it. Drove to the store, and 200 CDs in a Case Logic got stolen right out of the back seat. Almost killed him. Because my faves were in there, and they were on average when I was a kid, 11 to 20 Canadian dollars a piece. So almost killed him, but didn't. But still think about it to this day. Anyway, there's a huge resurgence in CDs. And I have a CD player in two of my company trucks that are older. My car, I made sure that when I bought the head unit for my car, it had a CD player in it. Because I changed out the head unit. I didn't change out the stereo, but I changed out the head unit. It was Boston Acoustics. It's a Challenger, like a Dodge Challenger. And, it has a good sound system, but I mean, it's nothing like my Durango. My Durango's like insane. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't have the Harman Kardon sound system. It's done by Harman, but it's Alpine. And it's a 9-speaker, so it's actually pretty good. It doesn't have a CD player in it, which kind of, whatever, doesn't matter, because you just stream today anyway, right? And, that's for people who listen to music. Some people just listen to the radio, and that's fine too. I listen to the radio. If I get close to a good station, which we don't have in my city. I live in a small city in northern Alberta. And yeah, we have some good radio stations, but it's just not something I don't even like listening to the news. It's all, like Donald Trump says, fake news. Well, it's all bought and paid for by Canadians or Canada. The Canadian government owns all our news. Sorry. So we're like North Korea. You know what I mean? Like whatever. But anyway, let's talk about CDs. I started playing CDs on a higher end Blu-ray player. In-house. I just tested it real quick, and it plays them really nice. Everything is going to break down to the DAC in your CD player. Like, if you break out an old CD player that's been in a closet for 20 years, I really don't know what's going to happen. I have one, and I haven't it's a 300-pack CD player, and I just don't even really want to try it. I think I just want to sell it on a vintage page or something like that. It's a Sony, so it was pretty high end in its day. But it's 20, I don't know how many years old it is. 20, way more than 20. I'm 50. I bought it when I was 25, maybe 25 years old. And CD players, when the resurgence came back, the CD player went back into design mode. And there's a few companies that have designed some pretty interesting CD players. From some of the reviews that I've watched, Black Ice has done one. Cambridge has done one. Of any consequence. Probably a couple others. Anyway, I'm an Advanced Paris guy. I went down that rabbit hole, and I'm glad I did, because there was a carrot at the bottom of the rabbit hole. If you know what I mean. The equipment's beautiful. It sounds beautiful. I'm a Klipsch guy. I think if you've seen any of my videos, you know that. And so I picked up their CD player just for shits and giggles. Yeah, it was a few bucks. It wasn't close to like a Cambridge or close to well, fuck that Black Ice one. That's a streamer. It's a DAC. It's a CD player. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Inside the Advanced Paris is a toroidal. It's good size. It's got a Wolfson DAC. It's got military grade US. What are they? They're like buffer tubes, I guess you'd call them. And they work in conjunction with the Wolfson, and it sounds fucking amazing. Like it's better than streaming. There's no two ways. And I didn't just try one streamer. I tried, like, first of all, like even 5.4 Bluetooth. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like most people are running 5 or 5.1 Bluetooth. I think in my car or my Durango, I think it's 5.4. I'd have to check. But that's how all that shit connects, right? Because you got no Wi-Fi. But like even the Blue OS, and maybe, you know, a guy should buy a $5,000 streamer. How about no? I'm not doing that. Just not. I got a WIM, $500 Canadian. The other one, the NAT, is, you know, $2,700. I came across that by chance for a really good deal. I got a buddy that's into hi-fi, and he buys and sells. He just buys it, listens to it, sells it, buys it, listens to it, sells it. Like, I actually like watch him specifically on Facebook just to see what he's selling. Because sometimes he sells stuff that's like awesome, and he sells it for half the price he paid for it. And I'm just like, what are you doing, man? Why are you doing that? And because he's the guy who has that Techniques 1000 or 2000 or whatever it is. Anyway, it's just fucking gorgeous silver piece of equipment, like silver, like the Kenwood. That's a 1977 KA 9100. That is a beautiful little unit. Anyway, but let's get back to CDs. So I can understand why they're resurging. They're totally digital. They're totally clean. They're totally awesome. My Advanced Paris can take an old shitty CD and make it sound better than it ever did. Now, you have to remember, well, you don't have to remember, you don't necessarily know, but I have to remember that, like, I always played on Pioneer Premieres. I played on Alpine decks in my vehicles. I played on Blu-ray players. So I've heard, you know, some quality CD players in my life, but nothing close to the Advanced Paris XD9 CD player. Just nothing close. Plus it matches beautifully with the other equipment. One remote controls it all. It's like they thought of everything, you know, when they built this stuff. Actually, they thought of more than everything when you look at the back of their equipment. And like they're like, look at like Macintosh. Like they're starting to think of fucking everything. You know what I mean? Like, not that they haven't been. I can't afford Macintosh, I'm not gonna lie. Now that Bose is taking them over, you know, they might become more affordable, but they're like a boutique brand. And you know, I mean, I'm not a Ferrari guy. I'm a Dodge Challenger supercharger, 650 horsepower, American muscle guy. Harley Davidson, you know, rip it, twist it, grip it, go. I know I broke my leg there like 4 years ago. So last year or 7 years ago, sorry. And I lost my license last year due to a health concern that my doctor had. So he took my license away for 30 days just to figure it out. It's shitty because I run a company. And I had to get a ride around in a Volkswagen, which was sucked. And anyway, I broke every fucking law known to man except for a red light or a stop sign on my Harley as soon as I got back on it. So yeah, I'm that guy you hate. I'm that guy you hate. But I'm a great rider. Been riding for 30 years. I'm an exceptional rider. I can ride with no hands for 5 miles. My bike is true. I've taken it apart, rebuilt it like 4 times. Repainted it, redesigned it, lowered it, fat tires and crazy shit. And she is true blue as you get. Like, I used to follow Indian Larry and stuff. But anyway, I'm always getting off on a rant, and I try and cut these off about 10 minutes. XD9 Advanced Paris CD player. Buffer tubes, Wolfson DAC, super awesome suspension. I swear to God, this thing oversamples 1,262 times. You could put a scratched up disc in it and it fucking doesn't even notice it. It's crazy. Because I used to throw away scratched up discs because old CD players wouldn't play them. This one plays anything. Doesn't matter. I haven't heard a skip yet. Anyway, have a great day.